Hey everyone, welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah,
And I'm Becky.
and today we're talking about how not to renovate a haunted house by Jenny L. Howe. Do you say the not since it's in parentheses, or do you not say the
I'm assuming it's part of the title, so I'm
not?
going to say yes.
Okay. Anyway, I got this off of NetGalley,
Me too.
and so this is about Amity, who has to move. So she's just a recent high school graduate. Mom and dad got divorced. Mom needs to sell the house. They are moving cross country to Massachusetts. And they bought the local haunted house that they're gonna renovate up. Amity's not super happy about this big move, but it makes the most sense to move with her mother because of like college and affording it and all that kind of stuff. Because I thought that was kind of weird, like why she moves with her mom, but she moves with her. It all makes sense. She moves with her mom. And when she gets to her haunted house, there is a guy in town who's been making videos about her house and like the supernatural history of it. So the local guy that knows all about the history of Amity's house is also in a contractor family, and so Amity has Theo and his family come in and help kind of renovate the house, and different kind of incidents are happening, and he says that she can have like a friends and family discount if she helps him ghost hunt, even though she doesn't believe in ghosts in any way, shape, or form. Um, and then as they kind of go through this renovation, ghost hunting process, sparks fly and all that fun stuff. And you kind of go through this world to see, are ghost hauntings real? Right? I mean, that's really all you need to know. It's like a
That
cute little
is.
fluffy
I
book.
will say this book took me a long time to read.
It did take me longer to read than I expected.
Yeah, like I don't know what it was. And it's not particularly long.
I,
I guess,
for whatever reason, this definitely reads like teen, but for whatever reason, I thought it was going to be an adult, like spicy romance, and it was not.
oh, see, and one of the reasons because I had read her adult books, which I will admit I didn't love her adult books. Um, but so I was like, oh, I've never read one of her teen books. And then there are like places where it's so obvious that she's referencing another book. I went back to look, and this is actually not her first teen book. There's another teen book.
Oh, yeah, you could tell that it was part of a greater series, greater world.
Yes.
Was that one also supernatural?
I don't I don't know.
Oh,
No, that one was about like the Fableland, like Disney World kind of thing.
oh.
My thing is like, so this did, it felt kind of disjointed to me because like at the beginning I thought it was going to be like one of those, the house isn't really haunted and it's just like a romance, but then it became very supernatural, but it didn't become supernatural until about 75% of the way through.
Does that make it a spoiler?
Yeah, you can label it as such.
Okay, I don't know.
But
Um,
that was honestly, I think that was one of the reasons I found it so difficult was because like you couldn't really tell what it was. I will also say, like, I have issues when characters are quirky to be quirky, and I found that Amity started to become one of those like wacky sidekick neighbors, even though she was like the lead character.
I think my issue was there were a lot of like loose threads as far as you've got the one part where the one lady's like, don't do a seance. But like they just drop it there and like make it into this big thing, but like it doesn't really, I don't know,
No,
like there's just like certain pieces and parts like that where like they made these big things out of certain kind of dialogues, and it really doesn't have anything to do with anything.
right.
And it was like a lot of build up, but like the resolution was, I don't know, it wasn't as well rounded as I'd hoped it to be.
It kind of felt like it, like I said, it kind of almost felt like an entirely different book.
Yeah, it definitely like it was like shoo, 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 and then like kind of fell flat, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. And like I guess the other thing, the hard part for me though, and I don't think your typical reader will feel this, but the library stuff was wrong.
I
And like
know.
that really bugged me. And
I
like
was Like maybe if it's a teeny tiny little library system, but the first library system I worked for was only 3 branches, and it did not happen like that there either.
I mean, you just walk rolling off the street, get a job, and now you're working the reference desk and researching things all day. Like, no, friend. Why are you going to get a master's degree in library science or in, archiving? And like you can just roll in after you graduated less than a month ago and do whatever people with master's degrees can do. Like, I
Well,
hate
she didn't even
people.
apply. They were just like, the job is yours.
Like I feel like it so devalues our profession and that really it bothers me. Like I get that you like the library world, but I don't know, like we have value and like to just I don't know, to devalue us like that, it really frustrates me. So anyway, like that took me out of the story because I was just frustrated with that. But like I said, a typical reader's not gonna feel that or care that or notice that.
No, I just thought it was funny. I was just like, no.
I know it made me mad. I'm like, why is she gonna get a master's degree if she's literally doing everything she wants to do with her master's degree right now, right out of high school? Like, what's
Right,
the point?
right. And I will say, like I liked Theo, but like you really don't get a lot of them together.
Yeah, I did like Theo, but yeah, you don't. I don't know.
Plus,
And like some of the characters were interesting, but I feel like I never really got to know anybody, but I did feel like I spent a lot of time with this book.
right, right. And I feel like this is the same problem I had with our adult book. Like I feel like it just feels long. And I don't think it's particularly long.
I don't know. It did take me longer to read than I realized. I don't know.
Right.
Like, it was okay. I mean, it was okay. It was okay. It was okay.
Yeah.
Like I
Should we
wouldn't
just
be
read it?
against reading another book like that. Like it wouldn't ruin my life to read another book like this.
Right.
But like it wasn't like perfection.
I'm not going to seek out her books.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm not gonna reject them either.
No.
So I don't know. I guess we're at the point where we can rate it. So our rating scale starts with 5 unicorns. We go down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it doesn't get a horn, it is therefore a horse. Where are you?
Honestly, my first instinct was 3, but us talking about it, I kind of want to go lower, but I'm going to stick with a 3. Because there was
See,
like, I didn't dislike it, but at the same time, I was kind of like, hmm.
no, I'm right there with you. And actually, I think I'm gonna go with it too. Like I am because like this has all of the things that I love. You got a library
Right.
person, you've got supernatural ghosts, you've got a ghost house. Like I'm the main character makes amigurumi. She makes oh, that was the thing that really bothered me. Sorry, I forgot to bring this up. So she's making all of these dolls that are based on important female historical figures throughout
See,
time.
that to me was like, I'm so quirky.
No, there's a book that exists with all of the dolls she's talking about. Like literally
Oh,
she
yeah.
acts like I'm super quirky and I make all of this up. I'm like, "No, like literally I have that book. I've literally made half of those dolls." Like and so I'm like, "You're not unique. Like literally Dolly Parton is one of them." And like I've made a Queen Elizabeth doll with the corgi. Like I've been there. I've done that. Like
Well, there's also a crochet book that's like, it's like Crochet Your Crush or Crochet Your Heartthrob or something. Cause like, and it's like Harry Styles and stuff. Cause it was like on our new book display, and I'm like, oh, I gotta look at this.
no, like literally the books that I'm talking about are called Iconic Women. It is only key historical women. Like and like
Right.
those books aren't that like those books are older. They're like maybe within the past 4 or 5 years. So
Yeah.
like it's not like it just came out or anything. And so like yeah, they was trying to make her out to be quirkier than she is. Like no, bro, like you're right there with half of us. Like no.
Right.
What you're doing is not unique and it's not weird. It's like it happens. Anyway, so given that I couldn't stick with the story, I'm gonna give it a 2. But I think had I not been a librarian and I'd not been a crocheter, maybe I would have been in a different headspace.
But
But
I've
like,
also got to wonder, like, the fact that the characters didn't make you stay focused on the story, that's not
yeah,
a good sign.
yeah, no, no, the crochet thing bothered me. I'm like, you made Taylor Swift, dude. They're like Taylor Swift has her own crochet book. Like, what are you talking about right
Yeah.
now? What are you talking about?
Well, and also there's 150,000 videos on YouTube.
There is literally a book series of these exact same dolls.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if you don't have access to the books, it's
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
yeah.
Like I've literally made the Joan of Arc and the Rosa Parks. Like I've done it. I think RGB was in there. RBG was in there. Like
Totally.
I'm pretty sure she was because there were two. It was two. Like I think she was in the second one. I know Amelia Earhart was and Jane Austen. I don't know if Charlotte Bronte was, but it's not a big like hop, skip, and a jump. Anyway, sorry. This is my tirade on crochet. I think it's time to go. We're gonna wrap it up. We will
We'll
see
see
you
you
around.
around. Bye.
Bye.